Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again.
What's up, everybody? It's that time. It's pony time. Bitch, we got a problem. No, we don't have a problem. We got Gen 5.
Yes, we have some awesome news for you guys. I know it's been a while since we've had some of these videos, but I'm happy to finally be able to talk about
But there's nothing to talk about. Friendship is Magic and DHX. I mean, yeah, there's little tidbits here and there, but they're not like, EA with data mine leaks. They're not like Square Enix with like hacked this or stolen that. DHX and Hasbro have been keeping Gen 5 very, very close to the chest. I think they were expecting us all to rage and about Pony Life a little longer. Yeah, so we've got some Gen 5 stuff. I actually didn't look at the article because I wanted a fresh reaction. That's actually a lie. It's because I was at work and I didn't have time. But.
Yep. So this came yesterday as of this recording, which we're recording on the 29th of August. We're going to be talking about what's in this article. We haven't really heard too much. It's not a big announcement, but it is definitely some interesting news nonetheless. It says, next up, the world of Equestria is expanding to introduce a new generation of ponies to a new generation of fans, with more humor, heart, and music than ever before. Hasbro hopes that audiences will be swept away by the new cast of ponies and the incredible adventures that awaits them. Fall in love with My Little Pony all over again when the all-new computer-animated theatrical feature hits theaters everywhere in September 2021.
Computer animated.
We got CG up in this bitch.
Dude, people are arguing in the comments. By the way, I forgot how much that this fan base can spurg out on each other.
It's Equestria Daily. What do you expect?
This one homeboy named Rarity Advocate. Yeah, I'm not going to hide anyone's identity. You put yourself out there on the internet, you deal with the consequences, homeboy. Mm-hmm. Rarity Advocate wrote this like 3-paragraph ass thing who was like, G5 is not going to succeed unless Hasbro gets a creative visionary like Lauren Faust between the wheel. And then it just gets into this thing of, basically this dude hated everything after this dude hated season 9 and like everything after season 3 and 4. And then you got people going like, yeah, dude, everything after season 3 sucks, or this sucked, that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, look, I'm going to be real with you all. I'm going to be real with every single one of you. The show never sucked. Me and him watched every episode of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Every week, I watched every episode of the show. I watched every movie. Were there some lame movies? Sure. Were there some bad episodes? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But there was over 200 episodes. There was like, it's probably not this many, but there was like 10 movies. We're counting the Equestria Girl shit. There was like 10 movies, like, I don't know, it's like 6 or 7.
Something like that.
Okay. Half the people that say the show's bad, half of them are just Lauren Faust fanboys that think Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was actually better than it was, and which it was good. And they're just like, oh, Lauren Faust is a creative visionary. And then the other half are people that are still upset. Imagine, 7 years later, people are still upset that Twilight became an alicorn. Imagine caring about that. Yep. Imagine still caring about that. And then the other ones, you're all just contrarians, bro. You didn't want to admit that most of you latched onto the show when it was popular because it was popular. I'm not saying you didn't really like the show. You probably did like the show, or you thought you liked the show. But once you saw that public opinion was shifting, once Twilight became an alicorn, and once after season 3, once you saw all the main people were breaking off, Saberspark, Paleo, Black Griffin, a whole bunch of the other big ones. Once you saw they were breaking off, and once Equestria Radio died, you were like, you know what? This is a sinking ship. I'm going to skirt. But no. The show was never bad. Now, is G5 going to suck? Hey, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that everyone who's watching the show, none of us thought that Friendship is Magic was going to be good. Or we didn't know how good it was going to be. None of us. Not him, not me, not you, not your friends, not anyone you're subscribed to. We all thought this was going to blow, but it didn't blow. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking at when it comes to Gen 5. Could it suck? Maybe. But we thought Friendship is Magic was going to suck too.
Mm-hmm. The big thing with me is I'm interested to see where it's going, because for the most part, I can tell that Hasbro, at least for the most part, is not going to just throw everything away.
Yes.
Like, even though Pony Life isn't really our cup of tea, but, it's it feels a lot more like a side project than anything else. This, I don't think they're going to take it as let's throw every good build that we've ever had for G4 and then take G5 and just shit all over it. I think they've learned their lesson when they weren't able to get everything they wanted from generations 1 to 3.
Yes.
Because
they have one chance to get this right.
Because Friendship is Magic encompassed all previous generations combined and then some.
Yes. And here's the thing about Gen 4. I always tell people, I'm glad I watched the season 2 premiere by accident first. Because I'm telling you, if I would have went from episode 1 to that, I'm not saying I would have stopped watching, but I probably wouldn't have liked it as much. Mm-hmm. Gen 4 is something we all thought was going to suck. But then look at all of us, Look at who's still watching. Mm-hmm. Look at a lot of the people that are still watching have kids. Mm-hmm. This is the equivalent of when our parents grew up with Disney and watched Disney with us. Mm-hmm. Now, we're still going to watch Disney with our kids, but we're going to show them ponies too. Mm-hmm. Now, it's going to get real tricky. Then they're like, well, wait, Daddy, why does it say My Little Pony came out in the 80s? And then you just use silence ninjutsu to just tell them, look, it's a long story. But anyway, yeah, G5. That article, I'm disappointed. That article didn't tell me nothing.
No. Like I said, it doesn't give us much, but it's at least something. And we know that September of next year, which is literally a year from now, is going to be when we'll finally get to see what G5 is.
I'm hoping they release something more in the future, like within the next few months. I just want to see who our characters are. Mm-hmm. I mean, for all we know, we don't even know if it'll be Twilight Sparkle or Applejack or Rainbow Dash. They could be they could use different ponies to make the main characters. Twilight Sparkle has been around since what? Gen 2 or Gen 3, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't think she was first gen.
But it has already been confirmed that she is not returning for this.
Yeah, no, exactly. But that's my point. Let me think. Applejack, I know, is a Gen 1.
Spike is a Gen 1.
Spike is Gen 1. Oh, Spike is super Gen 1. So, you know what I mean? It's all just going to... Friendship is Magic is kind of like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Different cast, but it's also the same cast. Mm-hmm. Or something. I don't know, man. Gen 5, here we come. I'll see you guys in a year. I'm making a prediction. I think Gen 5, we're somehow we're going to retroactively get more viewers because everyone's going to review that movie, then everyone's going to review the premiere, and a lot of folks are going to taper off. But then folks are going to find us and be like, yo, these guys have been keeping it real for way too long. Look how old they are. But they're going to be like, these guys have been around forever, and they're going to do all of Gen 5, or at least I think we are. Yeah, dude, it's going to be lit.
Exactly. So, until next time, that's it from me, John.
And me, Snakeskin.
And we will talk to you guys later. Peace out, Dragon.
Adios.